Hello everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. We are here in the Goblin's Hideout. We are... what are we doing here? Temporary hit points, happy, speak with animals. Alright, so we want to take out the 3 leaders here and rescue the Druid Halsin. I guess specifically we want to rescue the Druid Halsin first. Hide my completed stuff, rescue the Druid Halsin. So... yeah, basically that. Let's, first of all, get everybody crouching and see which way we are going to try and progress through here. Gilded chest, all for me. Thanks. Silver ingot and mud mephit wing. We've seen some of them recently. Right. Down below, people are yellow. So we're not actually... places we shouldn't technically be yet. Can we get over this wall to here, or is that not actually space that you can exist in? I can see through this gap, but not anywhere that I can functionally go. Alright, let's cross over to the other side of here for a start. Assuming that no one's mad enough.
As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here.
Absolutely.
Good. Seluna is a bad omen. Just look what's befallen her temple. Though, I'll grant it must have been impressive once, in all its profane glory. Until someone raised it. No matter. I'll breathe easier once we're clear of this place.
You seem to admire whoever left this place to ruin. Something to say on the matter?
Only that you're overthinking a simple deduction I made.
You can trust me. Oh god. I don't think I want to spend Tides of Chaos here. And I'm definitely not going to spend Charm Person. +6? Anything above 14? Yes.
You're not going to let this go, are you? You might wish you had.
Nah, mate.
I worship Shah, the Mistress of the Night. It is my holy mission to oppose Seluna, her teachings and her followers. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
You worship Shah? Blimey. She and my beloved Mistra are not exactly friends.
I'll decide whether I make a fuss or not. Hard to trust someone who's holding out on me. You could have told me. How long were you going to keep this secret? I didn't agree to go with a Shah worshipper. I don't care who you worship. We have bigger problems.
True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner.
Yeah. You can tell me everything now.
Talk to me later. We've got more pressing matters to see to right now.
There, we are hiding out in a goblin temple. Well, we're getting everyone's secrets now. There's another gilded chest over here. More for me. False life, invisibility, dark vision, and a candle. Right. Where do we want to start?
At least give me a sword! We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead and heroic. Get down there.
Do I dare try and save this guy? Sounds like he just fell off screen. Yeah, there wasn't any saving him, was there? Chest. Silver. I will sell your silver later. Alright, does anybody have armor that doesn't offer disadvantage? You're in clothes.
At the ready.
You're in regular clothes. You are in disadvantage on stealth checks. That was not what I wanted to do. Thanks. How did I do that? Not sure. And Gale and Astarion. Okay, so it's just Shadowheart that has disadvantage on her stealth checks. Well,
On my way.
this place is
Let's get going.
highly
Very well.
occupied.
I spy a scrying eye. Let's not get its attention.
They don't think this is being theft. And I would like to hop over this pair of ladders if you're not going to give me any bother to do it.
You been cooking rats in here? Smells.
Alright, are we all in? We are. Good. Warrior Clig is here. And we have some kiddos over there. Right, time to test the new Mage Hand, I think. Now, Mage Hand is strange now in that
Your distance.
you get it once per short rest rather than normal for a cantrip, which is use it as much as you want.
This should work.
That's not where I wanted you to go, but fine. This guy's here for 10 turns. Could you pull that lever with Mage Hand? Okay. That is about what I wanted to do, yep. They have run right into us. Mage Hand can do an unarmed strike for 1. And is also in the initiative, because obviously it's invisible, so it didn't start
Go for the throat.
in the initiative. And now we want to make sure we take out these folks that are going off to try and get help. Does Mage Hand count as an ally in range for sneak attack? Can't decide if it will or not. Alright, happy with that.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Lucy. Could you hit that? Yeah, I think you could.
Death won't take me yet.
Alright, we hit one of those guys. Fine by me. These little ones are going to continue to try and escape. Hopefully they will befall the same fate as the first one. Gale, at least you have 7 temporary HP right now.
On it.
Some problem? Oh, now you can't make this attack that you said you could make a mere moment ago. Being really particular, aren't you, Gale? I'm not a fan. You're telling me you don't have line of sight right here. What to do, what to do. Alright, it was so oh, there's this little one here. I'm dumb. How are we going to deal with this? Well, I think spiritual weapon will certainly help. Not on the initiative yet, but this one's already gone, so we'll have another chance. Then we can do a cantrip. 2 damage. And I'm going to move back slightly towards the door. They're going after the bear. The bear returns the favor in dramatic effect. Mage Hand. Oh no, not Mage Hand. Big weapon. Don't need to lacerate. 1d8 plus 1 bludgeoning plus 4 force damage. Great. And then with that one dead, let's push over towards the rest of the fight. Mage Hand, you're not really a combatant here. I refuse to honor you as something that can be used in a fight unless there is a lever that needs to be pulled or something. Right, this one's running up to us. We all save against the grease. And Astarion. Sneak attack against the one that's closest to us because we can. 17 damage is massive. Could bonus action stab them, but I'd rather not risk falling by moving. And I don't want to use fire next to these guys. Or next to the grease that we're on, rather. Bone Chill will do it. Lovely. This guy's going to go let the wargs out. Hunter's Mark on the bear. 1d6 additional damage on their future attacks. Now we've made a string of ice ahead of the string of grease because, you know, that's really, really helpful. Good shot. The wargs are out. Come and play. Fire is very nice. Can we get over here? What if we fly? No, we can fly. We just don't have very much movement speed whatsoever. And so we can't reach them to attack. So they'll just hang out there, I suppose. Solid attack. Nice fall. Good for you. Game does not impose disadvantage on ranged attacks against prone targets, which is a whole thing. Shocking Grasp went well. Gale. We also have Shocking Grasp. We managed to miss on advantage, which is a damn shame. Halsin is doing good work on his own. We can support him with Lacerate here. They are now bleeding. They're prioritizing the one with more HP, I guess. Great work. Uh, 15 to hit with 1d6 plus 3. I don't think we need a spell slot for that. Astarion. Kill the little one. Thank you.
Another fight. Let's go.
Then I'm just going to jump off of this grease so that we don't fall. The ice is gone. I don't still want to risk using fire damage here. 8 damage on 1d8, always welcome. Gale. Oh, we've electrified the water. Interesting, I wasn't expecting that. Lucy is fine.
Let's end this.
Great work. 1 goblin, 1 warg left. Critical miss, great work. Can we make this shot? He does not count as an ally, that's fine. Damn.
Still on my feet.
Lovely.
Recite their demise.
Gale. Can't see that one. We're just going to let the rest of this play out. They died to the fire damage.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list.
That's okay, Daddy
You
Halsin.
aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic.
That one.
Either way, I owe thanks. I am the Druid Halsin.
Master of the Emerald Grove.
Yes, but just Halsin will suffice. Unbecoming to demand honorifics from the one who saved my hide.
I heard you're an unmatched healer. I need your help.
Indeed? Well, not the most opportune moment, but given the lengths you went to, I assume there's some urgency. Come on then, what's the problem? Unless you'd rather wait for an audience of goblins.
Can you feel it?
Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The
Smidge.
Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible?
I do not know.
You weren't speaking lightly when you said you needed help. Let me tell you what I know. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them, someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles, but I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure.
How did you learn about the origins of these tadpoles?
I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated.
Will you join me on that journey?
I wish I could, but there's still work I've yet to finish. Blood I've yet to spill. I've no right to ask more of you, but if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected.
Alright, what do you need doing?
My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the drow Minthara, the hobgoblin draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself.
I'll deal with this, you get to safety.
There is no safety. Not while this rot festers. Once it is cut out, once the grove is secure, then I shall leave.
Alright, wait here.
May Sylvanas guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
Not sure why Shadowheart's so approving. But we can go collect anything of use. Grease bottle sounds useful. A prison key. Linebreaker boots, adrenaline rush. Once per turn, when you dash, you gain Wrath for 2 turns. But you don't tell me what Wrath is. Oh, Wrath. You have +1 bonus to damage with melee weapons. Okay. Well, I guess Astarion would benefit most from that, but he's wearing other boots right now. Why keep a barrel of skulls? Right, we need to get rid of some of this heavy stuff. Sort by weight. Oakfather's Embrace. Gale, you can hold that. Dark Mind, do I really need to be holding onto this brain in a jar that is 10 weight for 1 gold? I guess not. Another one. I don't need Suspicious Hands or the rest. Alright, that puts us a little bit under. Prison Key, another one. Now, something that we definitely want can be found back here in this cell. There is a pile of bones. And here we have the Warg Fang. Goblins have disadvantage on attack rolls against the wielder. I'm going to send that to Astarion. And with that, what are we got wielding right now? A +1 short sword and a +1 dagger. I'm going to swap out the +1 dagger for an offhand Warg Fang, just so that any attacks against him are at disadvantage.
I'll just help myself.
Any more for any more. I am glad to see that Mage Hand can now pull levers and such properly. It's just a shame that it's once per short rest. It's very odd. I have seen some mods that will change the game to be more like traditional D&D. So things like adding a dodge action, making it so that when you stand up after being injured and healed, like if you're down and you get healed in this game, you don't come back with an action. You have to wait until your next turn, which is a very odd choice. So I'm still on the fence about changing a bunch of stuff with mods. But that'll be a decision to make down the line, I think. Scroll of Fear. Don't know if Gale can learn that one. I should definitely check through my scrolls at some point as part of all that admin I know I should do. Including concocting potions and the like. Right, nobody escaped out of this door, so I don't think anyone outside is going to be a danger to us. We still have all of our spell slots, and we have 2 short rests. Do I feel like a short rest is currently warranted? Nah. Right, are we...
The scrying eye was looking at me all strange.
Right, there's one on patrol back there.
What would some drow
and
wizard
these
in
3.
Moonrise want to look at you for?
A drow wizard at Moonrise is doing the peeping her. We have speak with animals. That's what this rat says.
Foul stench of slaughter turns suddenly sweet through the rat's nose. Blood smell, life smell. Not like the great hollow below, which smells only of death.
What are they talking about? Okay, if we want to take these 3 out before doing the rest.
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet? I'm hungry.
I don't see anyone patrolling from behind.
Stand by here. No booze, no sneaking off.
Astarion.
You're all boring.
Alright, let's put somebody, Shadowheart, next to the person we're attacking, because then if they're within 5 feet of an ally, we will have sneak attack.
I'm just saying.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
Attack. Alright. It's just the three of them. We want to kill them before anybody else rocks up. Astarion gets back his action. And Gale is here as well. Gale, if you would like to kill this one. 1 damage when they have 2 health is horrendous. Alright, Shadowheart. No, Astarion. Astarion and Gale. Right, we might have to put off our attacking of our foes to destroy this drum. Because we don't want them calling for reinforcements. Bonus action offhand attack. We miss.
Swords meet sorcery.
Gale's done. Or at least it's the one with literally 1 HP that summoned another creature. We don't have magic missile. We could shatter and get all 3 of them. That would kill the one with 1 HP. And it would unsummon this warg. I think that's probably worth doing. Fortunately for us, the loud noise doesn't bring up loads of other enemies from around the place, which is fine. Shadowheart. Let's get you something better than this dagger. Alright, that went well. No one coming back on patrol over here just yet. Definitely stealing stuff now, since no one else is here to question it. Send the arrows to Astarion. Take the gold, and then pillage the tombs, obviously. Not here for bones or daggers.
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
There is a skeleton in here that we can reach if you're very careful about it. A flail. Not something that I need.
Body has been discovered. You're accused of being the cause of death.
This is what I should have been looking out for. It was me. I'm the killer.
Seems the penalty is death.
Is it just the one of you? Oh god, okay. Where did this one come from? I am uncertain. However, they're not going to last long, I imagine.
Got to focus.
4 HP. Alright. Lucy, you want to finish them off? 3. Wow. Astarion. Bonus action offhand strike. Ah! Alright, well. Until next turn. Two vials of acid. They are calling reinforcements. That is unpleasant. Astarion, if you could bonus action offhand strike here and actually kill them. Oh my god, you're so bad at that.
Need to stay focused.
Shadowheart, finish them. Thank you. Right. Astarion. We've already spent our bonus action, so we can't hide. We could take out that wooden support, or we could just start attacking here. I think we just attack, or we could take out this ladder. And come back down. We don't have enough movement to climb down again. Fine. Let's get out of this acid for a start. Not much to be doing around here until company catches up with us.
Tale for the ages.
We can definitely cast mage armor on ourselves while we have a lull in the proceedings. Alright, they've taken Night Warden Minthara into the initiative. I'm going to take this opportunity to destroy this wooden support where this goblin boss is on the bridge. Bye-bye to them. And then come down. Everybody else is going to have to come around the long way.
Got to keep fighting.
And apart from, like, if I could lay traps or something, I would, but I can't.
Gone with the weave.
So I'm not sure what I should be prioritizing right now.
Never a dull moment. Don't waste a step.
Perhaps
Creator. Destroyer.
we could kind of take turns climbing this ladder, taking attacks, and climbing back down again. Once
Come on, can't stay
we have
idle.
sufficient movement in the following turn. Do I have line of sight on anything from here? Not really. And if I want to have enough movement to get back down again, not something that's going to help. So we'll come back down the ladder until the next turn comes round.
What should I do?
Soul branding. Creature's movement speed is increased by 5 feet. Its next weapon attack deals an additional 3 to 9 fire damage. This condition ends upon landing a successful weapon attack. Alright, Astarion can climb. We have no line of sight out there. We can't get to that war drum. 6 damage on that, and then I'm just going to bonus action hide here.
Let's find some prey.
Astarion can stay up there. Lucy,
Survival is all that matters.
I wonder, can we distance spell and destroy this? We can indeed. So now they won't be able to call support from there.
Need to act fast.
Shadowheart,
Moving.
21 feet of movement. And then, if possible, do you reckon this thing can make a dexterity saving throw?
No mercy.
It just doesn't take radiant damage. Also fair. Gale,
Unleash me.
if you have enough
Step by
movement...
step.
Oh, I moved badly. Fine. Pass. Soul branding is what it is. They don't seem to be moving towards us at all. Okay, they've finally got the message. There's no drum for you up there, so I don't know what you're doing. Right. You've come into the initiative over there, that's fine. I would like somebody else to climb up here and be detected. And destroy this eye. What? Did Astarion not shoot it a second ago?
Have to keep going.
Because what I want to happen is, if that thing
Victory is assured.
is ruining our area to hide in, I want to destroy it before Astarion comes out of hiding. Oh my god. That's real annoying. Fine.
This feels good.
We lost our stealth check. That was what I did not want to happen. Why? Let me just take the time to now examine this. What is psychic resistance? See invisibility. Resistance to all of this stuff from non-magical weapons. Thunder damage against this entity is doubled. Necrotic damage is halved. Necrotic damage from non-magical attacks is halved. Man, that thing's annoying. Alright, stand back there and cunning action hide again. Shadowheart spent. This one didn't get a turn having joined the initiative late. I don't have line of sight to you. I'm not spending Tides of Chaos on that cantrip, thanks. It's a very bizarre fight. I'll be the first to admit it. Yeah, you can't... There's no ladder there. You can't come over there. We failed our stealth check. We can hit Minthara. I'd really like the smaller guys to be hit first, because I think we are more likely to kill them and get them out of the action economy.
The subtle approach.
Gale.
The lance board is set.
Oh, is Astarion in the way of this ladder? You can't be in the way of this ladder, can you?
I speak.
Or is it May? Not May, Lucy. Oh, Lucy. Lucy is not in the initiative with everybody else right now.
Hungry for the slaughter.
There's this one joined in between our shared initiative.
Cutting to the chase.
One whole damage.
I'll catch a break.
Obviously, I could spend spell slots to do this faster, but I want to reserve what I can for in case this fight goes really, really off the rails. But right now I'm just working defensively. Astarion. Kill this one. So close. Another one has joined. God damn, everyone's walking around the place, aren't they?
Just like old times.
Alright, actually, Astarion, if you have movement, don't stay up there non-hidden. That would be bad for us.
Can't give up.
Gale.
Mistra Rill.
I wish I had something like, not fireball, but sphere of fire, whatever it is, flaming sphere. That would be good about now.
Mine is the advantage.
Dead. We can now get Lucy
Still breathing, despite everything.
back in the initiative order.
Where do I go from here? What
Or in the
path lies
shared
before me?
initiative, rather. Who can we see? Bad work. Away from the ladder as best you can.
Time to kill.
Astarion, you've had your actions. Shadowheart. Glad I destroyed the ladder on the opposing side. Really, really screws with them, doesn't it? Alright, we might have to think about going harder here if we're ever to actually beat this encounter. What I can't really do though is if I want to get to the other side of this room, I have to walk all the way through the main chamber, which is a nightmare. If I could sneak attack, I'd be so happy. I can't hit them, they're just in the worst imaginable position.
Into the shadows.
We fail a stealth check. Six damage is something. Do I have anything I could be concentrating on to great effect? Like, I could put out a spiritual weapon for an extra action, but I don't love it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it back there. And then we cast a main action. A leveled spell as a bonus action, so we get a cantrip or a non-spell casting action with our main action. Because in 5th edition you can't cast 2 leveled spells at once. Astarion, you're done.
Can't always be a gentleman.
Gale can't reach the ladder.
Can't even catch my breath.
Alright, we are now concentrating on that. And we can do 1d12 damage every turn hereafter without having to roll an attack roll again. Gale can now get up the ladder because Lucy moved. I was totally prepared to use my Tides of Change or whatever it's called on that if needed. Crit miss, standard stuff.
Nothing important is ever easy.
They're going to go after this spiritual weapon now, I imagine. Gives them something to do at least. Hey, anything that gets them in spaces, I can hit them. I'll take it. Right, Lucy.
Blood comes easy these days.
You're up first. I think I still need to be able to see to do this. 7. Then
The dance macabre.
Gale.
Battle of wits.
We can go after them over there, or we can go after them over here. Two whole damage. Shadowheart, come up so that Gale has a clear shot down. Good work.
On my way.
Then Astarion to finish.
Shall we cut and run?
Lovely.
A better position.
Death is but a word away.
These guys are getting quite the workout today.
Missed this.
Like, if this was real D&D, at this point the DM would have been like, oh,
To keep going.
the ladder you've gone up and down 15 times is broken. What a shame. Okay, we finally have a chance to do something here. Critical miss. They're just going to stand there. It's weird. Spiritual weapon has HP, but also
There's blood in the air.
spiritual weapon
With finesse.
doesn't use the cleric's bonus action. It's a summon that has its own bonus action. $11 is really good going.
Can't afford to let up.
Oh, great work. Love to see it. Gale,
I don't fancy their chances.
how many are left here? Just these two. They maintain their concentration on Bless, I think.
Well, so much for peace.
Lucy is still concentrating on Witch Bolt. Four damage off a D12 there.
A tale for the ages.
Gale coming down.
Let's have some fun.
Let's finish this.
I'm not sure they can make the jump over that bit of cavern. Honestly. Hit the one we're not concentrating on with Witch Bolt. Alright, that's gone. Scrying Eye still just there being annoying. Okay.
To King 5.
I won't give in.
Lucy, if you could roll a 10 on this D12, I would be so happy. It was a 2.
I'm ready.
Right, I want this goblin dead, mostly because after they're down, Minthara
Time to deal
isn't going to have any choice of other targets to buff, so they'll have to come directly after us, I think. Which will make our lives easier. Who's left? Astarion.
Time for a cull.
We'll try and hide. There's fewer looking directly at us right now.
We'll do it my way.
Or not. Great stuff. Love it. So it's just the orb and Minthara now.
to me.
Now.
This little orb is the most annoying thing.
Leave no trace.
Can't sneak attack still. Big miss.
What should I do? On I go.
You should kill Minthara immediately.
Let's make this quick.
Great shot. Bless broken. Love to see it. If they have to make saving throws, they will be less effective.
Swords meet sorcery.
Gale has lightning charges. The temptation is to just do massive amounts of
The lesson is death.
magic missile, but oh dear. Gale has used all of his movement to get there. That could be a problem. Alright,
Never a dull moment.
Lucy's up. I guess Gale does have shield. The spell, if he needs it. And I cannot see Minthara. I'm going to hide.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
We've no actions left to spend. They waste an action trying to hold Gale. So now it's just going to be
Nothing will stand in my way.
an army of cantrips.
What do I have to lose?
2 hull damage. Gale.
I don't fancy their chances.
8 damage is much stronger.
I'm ready.
Am I just going to give up on the ladder at this point? 7 damage is good. Shadowheart,
Need to stay focused.
you want to finish things off here? No.
Let's tell
Right.
someone
Am I going to regret this? All that work going up and down ladders. Oh, hello. Not where I was expecting you to go, to be honest.
Let's play.
Nice.
My faith will protect me.
Shadowheart.
Focus, strike true.
Gale.
What fools these mortals be.
Lucy.
What now?
Yeah, come to somewhere you can actually make the shot. Yeah? 5.
Hungry for the slaughter.
They are Vow of Enmity. I don't know what that is. Spellcaster has advantage on attack rolls against the affected entity. That is unpleasant. And I have no way of attacking you from here, it seems.
Nothing important is ever easy.
I don't want to jump down and make myself a target. But at the same time... This is not a great spot to be in.
Some fun.
Got to concentrate.
Can we get you with a Sacred Flame? Target is out of sight.
No gloom. All doom.
They're healing themselves again. Starion. Oh my god. This is a nightmare. This is a living nightmare.
Need to stay focused.
You're gonna move anywhere I can hit you? The notion that I'm as good as dead when we've been here for an absurd number of rounds and they've yet to hit us. How badly would it hurt to fall? 2 HP and prone, 3 HP and prone. Not ideal, honestly. Wanna move away at all? Oh, this is ridiculous.
Let me recite their demise.
Is this the most ridiculous use of Featherfall you've ever seen? Possibly. Do I have line of sight from here? No. I'm so confused. Can you do anything, Minthara, than just stand in that exact spot? This is the most absurd fight of all time. Ever. Ah, damn. I thought that was going to work.
Unleash me.
So they saw through my illusion. Can I destroy this thing? Can anybody destroy this thing?
Let's do this.
The witching hour. Oh, the iron is hot.
No choice but to keep going.
Just no, right? Just can't be done.
Think you can take me on?
And she won't move. Okay, now they're going to go investigate the cat, which is huge. Go investigate the cat. Yes. Okay.
Time to kill.
Finally, something that worked. I pressed C to try and sneak with Astarion because I'm terrible. I'm absolutely moronic.
Creator. Destroyer.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Death's cold grip.
You're gonna come back to your corner? No, you're gonna throw a rock at us. Oh my goodness. Hello. That's a game changer. Alright, she's down. It's just the eyeball now. Astarion does have a magic weapon. I'm just going to have Astarion take all of that for a second. So, I need to figure out how to kill this eye. Because it's keeping me in initiative. Which is dumb. Who has a magic ranged weapon?
Where do I go from here?
Battle of wits.
Shadowheart has
Let's end
a
this.
magic crossbow. Does this work? No.
Dance macabre.
Oh my god. This is the most absurd thing I have ever seen. Why is it 2 HP over here, but 3 HP right there? Make that make sense. Right, is there anything I can do? Thunder damage. Thunder damage, basically. Am I going to have
I
to
wonder if this is worth the cost.
cast Shatter just to deal with this thing?
Turn finished. An impressive scalp to lay claim to.
Worst use of a second level spell slot ever. And that was like the most absurd fight I've ever had. We will drop things off there. Hopefully next time things get a little bit more dramatic. For now, if you stuck with me through that whole fight, you're a champion, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.